7 Storm Track weather with meteorologist Blaze Keller.
All right, let's take a look at the current conditions across Madison right now. We're looking downtown, and you can obviously see there is a little bit of smoke out there, causing some moderate air quality as we begin to wrap up our Saturday. But in terms of cloud cover, rain, thunderstorms, we're not really seeing any because a high pressure system is once again sitting overhead. And that's been the running theme as they come off of the Hudson Bay and they really park themselves over the Great Lakes region, and they create a bubble over what seems to be us, Michigan, Indiana, as well as Illinois. But this little system right here, this surface low, is going to try to move its way through this bubble, and in doing so, it may bring us some rain as we head into the real end of your Father's Day. Here's a look at that smoke cover. You can see these yellows and oranges up towards Green Bay, indicating more of that thicker smoke, but we are seeing some pockets of thicker smoke into parts of, say, Sauk, as well as Iowa, maybe Grant, as well as Crawford counties, causing a bit of some poor air quality, but we do find the poorest off towards Green Bay, and I think that's where it's going to stay throughout this evening because our winds are light and generally out of the south, and that's the reason is because they're not mixing the atmosphere. So once again, it's a combination of stagnant air as well as that smoke. Upper 70s to low 80s for temperatures as we begin to wind down on this Saturday. Again, it's quiet out there. Make some plans if you can stand kind of the poorer air this evening, and get ready to celebrate Dad tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be a pretty nice day all around. That surface low will begin to move its way into parts of western Wisconsin early Sunday morning. I think Future Track wants to bring it in a little bit sooner, maybe by about an hour or so. But as it moves its way north and eastward, it's unfortunately going to break up. So we're going to watch that kind of scattered thunderstorm and rain threat become more isolated as we go into the afternoon. We're looking at 3:30 in the afternoon, and we're beginning to see maybe the threat of pop-up showers across central parts of the state. Until about mid-afternoon, most of that activity is going to stay off to our west. And then as we go overnight into Monday, we'll continue to see that threat for showers and thunderstorms in central and eastern parts of Wisconsin. So I would say make your plans earlier in the day to celebrate Dad, but don't cancel any outdoor plans into the afternoon on Sunday. Just know you might need to keep that that umbrella around. You can also download our app as it can show you in real time the interactive radar. In terms of rain totals, we're looking at maybe a quarter of an inch. Again, if we're lucky, and you can see that here, you might get around an inch, but it's really just going to depend on if you're underneath one of these showers. And we do they do what we call raining themselves out, where essentially they just rain out all the moisture that they had collected. Let's take a look at the green forecast. If Dad wants to hit the green tomorrow, it's going to be a pretty nice day. Again, most of that thunderstorm and rain activity is going to hold off into the afternoon. So here's a look at our forecast for your day tomorrow, Father's Day. We're looking at upper 70s to low 80s, partly sunny. Winds are going to be a little bit more breezy, so hopefully that'll kind of mix around the atmosphere tomorrow. There's a look at your 7-day forecast. We're staying hot and dry starting Monday of next week. Upper 80s to low 90s, all possible next week. Compared to last year, through yesterday's date, we had 790 or above degree days. This year we've only had 2.
You will not hear complaints from me about that. Know I'm not a
But what
hot
we're not going to
lover.
see next week, in addition to the heat, is the humidity. So it's just going to be that dry heat. Yeah, but still stay safe and don't kind of overheat yourself.
All right. Thanks so much, Blaze. Well, it's the final weekend for high school sports in Wisconsin. Luke Gamble joins us now. And Luke, the games didn't disappoint.
Yeah, that's right, Caroline.